Happy birthday, Cancer. I'm going to do things a little bit different so that you can kind of see the process. So I'm going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle deck of cards. Sorry, I'm totally holding that up crooked. So we're going to take a look at the year ahead for you. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and because I do things a little bit different, I get an electric shock that runs through my body that lets me know that the cards are in the order they need to be for your reading. And I do this every reading, but my usual monthly, I don't record that, the usual monthly readings. But I thought, we'll do things a little bit different for this birthday reading for you. So I'm just going to pull the cards out, see what we get, and then when Spirit says that's enough, then we'll stop, okay? So I have no idea how many cards we're going to read or what's going to be in store. So let's take a look. And sometimes it can take a long time before I get the shock, and sometimes it's right away. Yeah, drop cards, but put it back. Okay. That's how it goes. All right. So the first card that we have for you is the Fates. So I look at the image. Okay, so I think it feels like things have calmed down for you, that you're kind of in a better place maybe than you have been for a while, or things are starting to improve. So that's good. This could be home security issues. This could be health issues. But things seem to be improving. You're feeling better. Okay, so I'm kind of looking now to see if I can get anything for the year ahead. Okay, so Spirit said no. This card is representing sort of where you are now in your life, and that things have been improving lately. And hopefully that will continue. Okay, so let's see what the next card is. Sorry, excuse me. And we have Higher Power. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that, hopefully you can see it. I'll bring it as close as I can. So there's two faces. There's a little face here, and then the face up here. So you are this in the card that I'm seeing in this reading, and then this is a younger person. It may be like a child, grandchild, just someone who's younger than you. So what I have here is that you're making spiritual progress. If you haven't been working on that, that's something you need to be working on. But I would assume you have been working on that. And so it is happening, because the white coming out of the forehead is showing that you're rising up. You're getting higher, especially with I'm assuming it's a keyhole or a bindi on her forehead there. The third eye. So it could be like your psychic stuff is increasing maybe lately. And so the young person in the card who is sort of in her arms a bit there. This young person looks up to you for answers, for spiritual answers and guidance. as well as perhaps like other things in life. So if you sort of have an idea of who this is, then you like take them under your wings, okay, and guide them spiritually, because you seem to be on the right path, and so bring them along with you. And so that may be coming up in the year ahead. So you may already know who this is, or this person's going to show up and you'll figure it out sometime this year. Okay, card, Spirit said. Okay, so we have orphaned. Okay, because it appears to me as a headless torso, but there is a face showing up in the gown and the dress. Sorry, I'm hoping you can see it. And I know it's like a mannequin with the dress on it, but in this reading, it's coming through as a headless torso. This is something from your past, Spirit's telling me, that is coming through this year. You need to keep your eyes open, your ears aware, right? Pay attention. Something's coming up from the past. It's going to bring up something unpleasant, something that you would have rather avoided, or that it would just be finished and you wouldn't have to deal with this anymore. Okay, sorry. I apologize. I'm just winging this. I just thought it'd be nice to do a birthday reading, and I didn't plan it. So apologies. Yeah, so be aware of that. There is a masculine feeling. So maybe it's someone from your past. Maybe it's a male who's coming back. If you've ever someone who sort of you were attracted to, and they kind of have almost like a spell over you type of thing, that might be who's coming back. So be really careful and wary of this individual. I keep thinking I'm on this side and I'm not. Sorry. Mirror image. I'm really sorry. So yeah, watch out for that. Be careful. Be cautious. Be wary. Okay? Because something's not right. Okay. Spirit said to move on. So we have why. Okay, so you've been looking for an answer. You've been looking for an answer to something. Maybe, the answer to life, or some mystery in your life. Maybe something that happens and you can't figure out why does this keep happening to me? Why is this happening to me? It could also be, sorry, Spirit gave me a message, but I was in the middle of that one. I'm so sorry. I'm waiting for them to give it to me again. Okay, so hoping to get answers as to why. It could be a person, the way they treat you. So you want to know why? Why do they keep treating me like this? Why, don't they respect me, or why do they just take me for granted? Because it's something I think you don't expect that person to treat you that way. So that question is going to be strong this year. And so you may find the answers. Just dive in, take a look, and see if you can find the answers. It's a certain question. I think you already know what the question is that you want answered. Okay, so look into it this year and see if you can't find it, because you should be able to, is what I'm getting from this card. Okay, move on, Spirit said. So we have all that glitters. Again, the face up here coming through. Okay. Okay, so this is like a spiritual guide or fairy godmother. Like a spirit that's watching over you, a higher being that is connecting with you or connected with you. So they're watching over you. Okay, so Spirit just said, yeah, your finances should improve this year. Things should be getting better for you. And it's kind of like a gift from this higher source. Okay, Spirit said that's it for that card. To move on. So yeah, I hope that happens for all of you. So we have chaos and conflict. No, Spirit just told me that this is the last card. Okay. So in the clouds, there's like a sort of an S-shaped kind of pattern going on there. And that's coming through for me as I'm looking at this as some sort of snake in the grass. Except it's in the clouds. But no, from our perspective, snake in the grass, an unexpected surprise. Okay, for some of you, this has a feeling of imprisonment to it. I hope that's not going to happen to any of you. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go to jail. You're going to go to prison, that you're going to break the law, or you're going to be, kidnapped or abducted and held as a prisoner. It could just mean that you could be stuck in your life, or you live in a place that you're stuck in and you can't move, or a job that you're stuck in, that that it has that type of energy. And there's a feeling, because you can see the zebra has this giraffe skin over it, and it's breaking out of the giraffe skin. So there's a feeling of you wanting a change, wanting to move forward. So it seems as though you need to begin to work on that. Whatever it is that you're feeling stuck in your life or in prison somehow, like maybe you're in a bad relationship you want to get out of, okay? You need to start putting the pieces together. You need to start making the plan, taking the steps. So, if you want to move, right, maybe you have to start really cutting down on your spending and start saving your money so that you can afford to move. Maybe you need to upgrade your skills if you want to change jobs, and start, work on your resume, start putting your resume out there. So this year, at least start working on the process for you to escape from whatever this prison is, okay? Start making the plans, start working on it. Okay, Spirit said that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm really sorry it was rather chaotic. Like I said, I just doing this on the seat of my pants. But I hope it's been helpful, and I hope it's information that will help you for the year ahead. And happy birthday. Hope you have a great birthday. Thank you so much for watching.